Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, December 17th, 2020, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Naomi Ackie will play late singer Whitney Houston in a new biopic for Sony TriStar. The 28-year-old actress will portray Houston in the upcoming film I Want to Dance with Somebody, directed by Stella Mehi. Mehi said in a statement, "We spent the better half of last year in an exhaustive search for an actress who can embody Whitney Houston. Naomi Ackie impressed us at every stage of the process. I was moved by her ability to capture the stage presence of a global icon while bringing humanity to her interior life." Anthony McCartan, who wrote the Queen biopic Bohemian Rhapsody, will write the screenplay. Pat Houston, Houston's longtime manager and sister-in-law, will produce the film on behalf of the Houston estate, along with McCartan, Clive Davis, and Larry Mesto. Pat Houston says all Whitney fans have an appetite for perfection when it comes to Whitney and her legacy. To transform someone into a matchless icon is virtually impossible, but with careful consideration, Naomi Ackie was selected based on her quality performances and her deep commitment to emerging into the woman that we all loved. We look forward to taking this journey with her. I Want to Dance with Somebody explores Houston's life and career. Houston was a Grammy-winning singer who made her acting debut in the 1992 film The Bodyguard. She died at the age of 48 in 2012. The new film will use Houston's catalog, including her vocals, with the backing of Houston's estate and Davis. Davis says Naomi Akkie's screen test was so powerful it sends shivers down my spine. Though Whitney's incomparable vocals are used for all of the songs, Naomi's extraordinary acting range enables her to masterfully capture Whitney's unique charm, star power, and of course, her personal struggles. Naomi is the real deal, and I can't imagine a better choice for this iconic role. I Want to Dance with Somebody is slated for a Thanksgiving 2022 release. Ackie is a British actress who played Janna in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. She also portrayed Bonnie in the Netflix series The End of the Fucking World. Casey Musgraves, Dan Stevens, and Richard E. Grant are set to star in the English-language dub of Studio Ghibli's animated feature Earwig and the Witch. Musgraves tweeted Tuesday, "I can't die happy now. Studio Ghibli's fan from early childhood. Can't wait for this to come out." The 3D computer-animated film was directed by Goro Mayaski, whose credits include From Up on Poppy Hill and Tales of the Earthsea. G-Kids says it will release the Japanese film in North America in early 2021. The English language voice cast will also include Pandora Collin, Alex Cartana, Taylor Paige Henderson, J.B. Blank, Logan Hannon, Summer Jenkins, Vivian Rutherford, Tom Bromhead, Eva Kaminsky, and Vanessa Marshall. The film is based on the book by Diana Wynne Jones, author of Howl's Moving Castle. The Kelly Clarkson Show has been renewed for 2 more seasons, bringing it to season 4. The news was announced Tuesday on the syndicated daytime chat show Twitter's account. The post reads, "An early holiday present for y'all. 2 more seasons of the #Kelly Clarkson Show. Best gift ever." The show debuted in 2019 and won 3 daytime Emmys, including Outstanding Entertainment Talk Show host for Clarkson in 2020. It will now stay long on the air through 2023. Tracy Wilson, the Executive Vice President of NBC Universal Syndication Studios, said in a press release, "One ray of sunshine in this wildly unpredictable year is that we get to continue to deliver to stations and fans a show that brings people together. This wouldn't be possible without the heart and humor of the talented and dedicated Kelly Clarkson and our production team, led by the incomparable Alex Duda, both of whom are masters of storytelling. It's easy to see why Emmy voters, critics, and viewers have become such loyal fans of the show." Disney Plus announced it will begin streaming reruns of the beloved prehistoric comedy Dinosaurs on January 29th. The streaming service said Tuesday, "Gotta love this news. Earl Baby and the rest of the Sinclair fam are coming to #Disney Plus." The Jim Henson production puppet show initially ran on ABC from 1991 to 1994. It featured the voice talents of Stuart Penkin, Jessica Walter, Jason Willinger, Sally Struthers, Kevin Clash, Sherman Hemsley, and Christopher Meloni. Netflix has ordered an original documentary series based on Pope Francis' award-winning book, Sharing the Wisdom of Time. The series will follow men and women over the age of 70 from all over the world who share their experiences with young filmmakers under the age of 30 who are from the same country. Pope Francis will appear for an exclusive interview giving insight into the common thread found within the four-part series. Simona Ikerlani is directing the studio Stand By Me producing, a partner of Asha Media Group. Netflix will release the series globally in 2021. Sharing the Wisdom of Time, which was edited by Father Antonio Spadaro, was published in 2018 by Loyola Press in the U.S. Pope Francis in October appeared in a documentary film, Francisco, where he voiced support for same-sex unions. The film examines the Pope's advocacy, his work on addressing the Church's clerical sexual abuse scandal, and the role of women in society. Rosie O'Donnell, Donald Faison, and Griffith Dunn have landed recurring roles in Season 2 of the Showtime drama The L Word Generation Q. Season 1 cast member Jordan Hull also has been promoted to series regular. The cable network said Tuesday. Season 2 is in production in Los Angeles, slated to be released in 2021. The show is a sequel to the popular 2004-2009 series The L Word, which starred Jennifer Beals, Catherine Moynihan, and Alicia Haley, and explores the lives of a group of West Hollywood lesbians and their families, friends, and lovers. The actresses reprised their roles in Generation Q. Original series creator Eileen Chaikin returned as an executive producer for the sequel, while Marcia Lewis-Ryan is serving as a showrunner and executive producer. Lily James and Sebastian Stan will play former couple Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee in a new Hulu series. The 31-year-old actress and 38-year-old actor will star in a limited series about Anderson and Lee's relationship, including the scandal surrounding their leaked sex tape. The 8-episode project is currently titled Pam and Tommy and will recount the relationship between Anderson and Lee, who married days after they met in 1995. After their honeymoon sex tape was stolen from their home and shared online, Anderson and Lee sued the distributor and eventually reached a settlement. Seth Rogen will co-star as the man who stole Anderson and Lee's tape and will executive produce the series. Anderson and Lee have 2 children, sons Brandon and Dylan, before splitting in 1998. During the marriage, Lee was arrested for spousal abuse and was sentenced to 6 months in jail. The news series hails from Rogen and Evan Goldberg's Point Grey Pictures and Annapurna Television. Rob Siegel will write the series and with Craig Gillespie directing. Sources told Deadline that Anderson and Lee are aware of the series but not involved with the project. The show will begin production in the spring. James is known for playing Lady Rose on Downton Abbey and recently starred in Netflix's Rebecca. She'll next appear in a Netflix film The Dig starring Carey Mulligan and Ralph Fiennes. Stan plays Bucky Barnes, a.k.a. the Winter Soldier, in Avengers Endgame and other films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He'll reprise the character in the new Disney Plus series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The flight attendant star Kelly Kuko is hoping the show will be renewed for season 2. The 35-year-old actress discussed the future of the HBO Max series during Tuesday's episode of Watch What Happens Live. The flight attendant is based on the Chris Bajalian novel of the same name and premiered on HBO Max in November. The series follows Cassie, played by Kuko, an alcoholic flight attendant who wakes up one morning next to a dead passenger. On Watch What Happens Live, Kuko was asked if fans will see a second season. She said, "I hope so, I do. It was meant to be a mini-series for sure, but we're hoping. We actually really like to do a season 2. Kuko said in November that she enjoys her darker role on The Flight Attendant after playing Penny on the sitcom The Big Bang Theory. The star says, "I love being scared. It's been completely new and different." She added, "The tone has been a fascinating challenge. Really have written a fine line between dark stuff happening, but there's levity." On Watch What Happens Live, Kuko also discussed how Jim Parsons' decision to leave The Big Bang Theory ended the show after 12 seasons. Kuko said she wasn't disappointed by Parsons' decision. She said there was what he felt was needed for himself at a time. "I think actually I don't know if my life would have taken this path if we hadn't ended when we did. So maybe it was a blessing in disguise." The Flight Attendant co-stars Michelle Haussman, Zosia Mamet, T.R. Knight, and Michelle Gomez. The series is co-executive produced by Suzanne Fogel and Greg Berlanti. CBS has renewed late-night talk show Full Frontal with Samantha Bee for a sixth season. The network announced Wednesday. Full Frontal was launched in 2016 and featured humor, political satire, and commentary on contemporary issues. Season 6 is set to premiere January 13th at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TBS. Bee, during Season 5, filmed new episodes from her backyard with her husband and fellow executive producer Jason Jones due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The show reached nearly 3.5 million views per episode and has more than 440 million views on YouTube, TBS says. B said in a statement, "It is a huge honor to keep doing this crazy, smart, and silly show for a sixth season." She continued, "It is official though. Are we still waiting for Pennsylvania to certify the sixth season?" TBS also renewed its first look deal with B's production company, Swimsuit Competition. The studio's focus on developing original content. RuPaul's Drag Race UK is giving a glimpse of its Season 2 cast. World of Wonder, which is producing the show, introduced the contestants in a photo Wednesday on Instagram. Season 2 will feature 12 new queens, including former X Factor UK contestant Ginny Lemon. Lemon is a non-binary drag queen and singer-songwriter. The season will also feature Veronica Green, Tia Kofa, Sister, Tacy, Lawrence Chaney, Joe Black, Ellie Diamond, Cherry Valentine, Bimini Bon Boulash, Ahura, and Astina Mandela. World of Wonder also shares the Meet the Queens video featuring the new contestants. In one video, Ahura sports a robin's egg blue dress and declares, "I'm the fashion queen of the London scene." Ahura says, "I'm seen as a look queen, but I'm here to prove that I am a lot more than that. I created Ahura because I wanted to become everything that me as George isn't." In another video, Tia Kofa sports an orange dress and declares, "I'm the queen of Clapham." If you come to a Tia Kofi show, it could be anything. She's lives dancing, she's all dancing, she's camp, glamour, she's also a mess. Season 2 features RuPaul, Michelle Visage, Graham Norton, and Alan Carr as judges. It will arrive on January 14th on BBC 3, iPlayer, and the WOW Presents Plus streaming service. This season will premiere 2 weeks after RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13 begins January 1st on VH1. VH1 introduced the Season 13 contestants last week. Sequel series to the 1980s comedy Night Court is in development at NBC and Warner Bros. Television. Original star John Larroquette will be reprising his role as attorney Dan Fielding in the revival, which will follow Judge Abby Stone, who presides over an arraignment court in Manhattan during the night shift. Abby Stone is the daughter of the show's original main character, Harry Stone, who was portrayed by the late Harry Anderson. The actor died at the age of 65 in April 2018. Big Bang Theory alum Melissa Rauch is executive producing along with her husband Winston Rauch through their studio After January Productions. Larroquette, who earned 4 Emmy Awards for portraying Dan Fielding, is also serving as a producer. Dan Rubin is penning the script. The original Night Court from creator Reinhold Weege ran for 9 seasons from 1984 to 1992 on NBC. Night Court is the latest classic television show to be revived. Sony Pictures Television is developing a sequel series to Who's the Boss, featuring original stars Tony Danza and Alyssa Milano. Country star LeAnn Rimes dresses the Sun was crowned the winner of The Masked Singer Season 4 on Fox Wednesday night. Rimes beat out her fellow finalists, Alla Black, who was disguised as a mushroom, and Nick Carter, who was costumed as a crocodile, for the honor. Rimes told Variety, "I never thought I would do anything like this, and I don't think I'll ever do anything like this again. It's such a unique show. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and I'm so glad I did it." Ken Young, Jenny McCarthy, Nicole Scherzinger, and Robin Thicke are the program's judges. Nick Cannon is the host. Thicke tweeted, "The world really does revolve around you. #SunMask. You warmed our hearts, and good Lord, I saw the light. Congrats at LeAnn Rimes. #The Masked Singer." The Moulin Rouge, the musical national tour, will now begin in 2022. The airline confirmed Wednesday that the musical has rescheduled the start of its North American tour for February 2022 in Chicago. The tour was to have begun on November 21st in New Orleans, but was delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Performances will now begin February 26, 2022 at the James M. Neerlander Theater in Chicago, with opening night set for March 11th. The Chicago Tribune said that the show is expected to arrive in Chicago early for technical rehearsals. Executive producer Bill Damashkic said, "Our show is about a group of artists who are trying to save their theater. We think it will be more resonant than ever when it finally arrives." Producers have reportedly shifted focus to the Australian production of the show that will open in Melbourne in August 2021. After the show's run, producers will turn their attention back to the U.S. production. Moulin Rouge, the musical, is a jukebox musical based on the Baz Luhrmann 2001 film Moulin Rouge. The musical made its Broadway debut in 2019. Broadway productions will remain closed through May 2021 due to the pandemic. Japanese man who set fire to an animated studio in Kyoto, killing 36, was formally accused of murder and arson 17 months after the attack on Kyoto Animation Studios. Shinja Aoba, 42, was charged with homicide, arson, breaking and entry, and violating Japan's firearms law, Kyodo News and NHK reported Wednesday. On July 18, 2019, Aoba attacked the studio and was badly burnt after setting the studio on fire with gasoline. Aoba had said, "I thought I could kill many people by using gasoline." The suspect also said he believed there were only about 2 victims. In addition to 36 deaths, the fire injured 33 people. Aoba has accused the studio of stealing his novel. According to Kyoto Animation held competitions for draft novels. Winners would have their works turned into an animation film, the company said. The studio, known for its animations K-On! And The Melancholy of Haruhi Tsumiya, has rejected claims any of its animations were based on Aoba's work, however. The Kyoto Public Prosecutor's Office kept Aoba in a confinement for 6 months for a psychological evaluation, according to NHK. Local reports suggest the suspect is competent to stand trial. Aoba's actions, including the premeditated attack and his ability to purchase gasoline, could mean he's criminally liable, despite a history of mental illness, according to Kyoto. Aoba also alleged shouted, "Die," as he set the studio on fire. Medical experts examined Aoba from June 9th to December 11th. The pending trial is to focus on the suspect's criminal liability. Aoba sustained life-threatening burns. Police delayed serving him an arrest warrant until May because of injuries. He currently remains under arrest at the Osaka detention house, is bedridden, and needs care daily, according to reports. The Cosby Show alum Keisha Knight Pullum is engaged to be married. 41-year-old actress announced her engagement to her boyfriend, actor Brad James, in an Instagram post Wednesday. Pullum captioned a photo from her engagement dinner. "I said yes, I love you, and Mr. Brad James. My desire is a lifetime and beyond filled with love and family. My heart is so filled with joy, so excited to continue to choose each other and our family every day." Television personalities Bev Smith, Sean Robinson, author Arian Simone, and music executives Shanti Das were among those to congratulate Pullum in the comments. Pullum's rep confirmed the engagement to People. James proposed to Pullum earlier this month in Atlanta. The rep says Keisha and Brad are excited to find their happily ever after. Pullum and James started dating in 2019 after meeting on the set of the TV movie Pride and Prejudice Atlanta. Pullum was previously married to Ed Hartwell and has a 2-year-old daughter, Ellie Grace, with her ex. Pullum wished James a happy birthday on Instagram in July. She wrote, "Happy birthday, my love. Let's keep creating amazing memories every day. Love you to infinity and beyond in my best Buzz Lightyear voice." Pullum is best known for playing Rudy Huxtable on The Cosby Show. She presently portrays Miranda Lucas Payne on the BET series House of Payne. Alanis Morissette is sharing more details about her unschooling method of teaching her kids. The 46-year-old singer discussed on Tuesday's episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live how she uses the unschooling approach to education for her children. Morissette has 3 kids, daughter Onyx Solas 4 and son Ever Imar, and Winter Mercy 16 months with her husband Mario Soul I Treadway. The couple use unschooling, a type of homeschooling that emphasizes the learner's interest rather than a set of curriculums to teach their children. On Jimmy Kimmel Live, Morissette described her method of unschooling and said it can be a daunting experience. The star says it's different from everyone. For us, it's very child-led, not in that we are asking to be parentified or lead the way or another. She added, we create opportunities for them to learn little pods of pain, and otherwise we follow them. So they might be interested in something for an hour and a half, and that's great. They might be interested in something for 30 seconds, and then we're done. Morissette says that she and her family ascribe to the Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence. She says when someone says, oh, that person's so smart, it'd be often answered with smart who? There's so many different kinds of smart. Morissette confirmed her kids can read, but said she barely formally taught reading and writing. She says it's not even that we insist on it. They learn to read and write when they're ready. Morissette shared a photo with Soul Eye and their kids while celebrating Halloween in October. Morissette released her 9th studio album, Such Pretty Forks in the Road, in July. She released Such Pretty Folks in the Mix, an EP featuring remixes from Such Pretty Forks in the Road this week. On Jimmy Kimmel Live, Morissette performed the cover of John Lennon and Yoko Ono's Happy Christmas, War Is Over. And finally, Chance the Rapper will perform during a holiday virtual concert this week. The 27-year-old rapper shared plans Wednesday for the Chi-Town Christmas, a virtual concert film. Chi-Town Christmas will stream Friday on Chance the Rapper's YouTube and Instagram accounts, as well as in VR in the Oculus Quest Venues app. Oculus says Chance the Rapper's gifts the world a performance for the holidays showcasing the Grammy-winning performer moving through generations of television, culminating with a live band performance for the holidays. Chance the Rapper shared a teaser on Instagram that shows him in home decorated for the holidays. He says, "Hey yo, I'm proud to say that I'm finally doing another virtual concert this Friday. This one's a whole movie." Chance the Rapper released the holiday mixtape Merry Christmas Little Mama with Jeremiah in 2016. He released his debut studio album The Big Day in July 2019. In September, Chance the Rapper released the song Holy with Justin Bieber. He played Kids Rap, a game where he performed rap lyrics written by children on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon in October. Gloria Gaynor will be performing on Times Square's New Year's Eve 2021 performance. The Times Square Alliance said in a press release Tuesday that Gaynor will perform during its Heroes 2020 New Year's Eve celebration December 31st in Times Square, New York. Gaynor will perform her breakup anthem, I Will Survive, along with Joy Comes in the Morning and Never Can Say Goodbye. Gaynor's released I Will Survive as a single in 1978. Mean Girls actor Jonathan Bennett will return to host the event. This event's special guests are the heroes of 2020, first responders, frontliners, and essential workers and their families. Times Square Alliance President Tim Tompkins said, the special guest plays a pivotal role in the Times Square New Year's Eve celebration, most notably by representing resounding resolve and a determined spirit at a time when the world collectively awaits a renewed beginning. He added, this year, it feels more appropriate to shine a spotlight on the individuals who are tirelessly leading our nation through hard times with unshakable strength, determination, and poise, as well as their families who deal with their own set of sacrifices. Times Square's New Year's Eve won't feature a public audience due to COVID-19 pandemic. The event will stream on multiple websites, including timessquarenyc.org and newyearseve.nyc. Several TV networks will air New Year's Eve specials from Times Square, including ABC's Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve and NBC's New Year's Eve. And that is your entertainment report for Thursday, December 17th, 2020. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.